Heyo, this is YetiWhiskers, and welcome back to some more modded Minecraft here on Regrowth. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully everything's going well. I am recording this pre-Super Bowl, so this is Saturday evening. Tomorrow for me is the Super Bowl. Anyway, before we get into this little bit of a Super Bowl discussion, let us open up a quest, and let's get started to today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the building blacksmith type thing yesterday, in the last video. It was Friday, I think. We released that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, something different, time-lapse. Yeah, it was fun. It's nice to have an extra building in our little sea village type thing. So, we're just going to jump right into it. We've got quite a bit to do today. So the first thing is poppy seeds. A source of red dye. Poppies can be mutated from pumpkin and sugar cane. And you can see in the background here, I've already set that up. And the reason is we need to do 2 of these quests today. So we'll grab that, claim our reward, we get more poppies. Heyo. And the reason we needed to do that so quick is because we need cactus seeds. And cactus, a source of all things spiky, cactus seems to be able to mutate from poppy and sugarcane. It requires a soil of sand/red sand. And I actually didn't bring any with me. So what we're going to do is punch all these guys out that we don't need real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And then one thing to note about the poppies is you do not want the tilled variety of the plant. Or of the soil. What am I talking about? The plant. Of the soil. So you want just like the regular garden soil. Most of the plants that you use, you want the tilled variety. Most of them you're mutating. But for the poppies, you want just regular. And I assume that's going to be the same thing for the rest of the dye flowers that we... Oh, what am I doing here? That we get. So let's do that. We can plant this in. What do we have? Some poppy seeds. We'll get these guys growing while we go grab ourselves the sand that we will need for our cactus to cross mutate into. Okay, let's go get that. We're also going to grab ourselves some bone meal. So in the last episode, 99 Blocks commented and said, hey, while you're doing your mutation crossbreeding, it's a good idea to add bone meal to make your plants all the way mature. That way you have a better chance of getting the cross mutations rather than having one plant mutate quicker than the others, which is genius and probably very, very true. So we're going to do that. And also Lynn Voyager said the same thing. She said, yep, I'm playing Regrowth, same thing for me. That's what I've been using. So we are going to follow their lead and we will bone meal the 4 poppy plants, seeds, whatever you call them. And we're going to get ourselves those nice and mature. Hopefully that way we can get cactus seeds real quick because we are going to need them for one of the other quests that we are going to do today. Let's see, plant this guy down. Sorry, should have been a little bit more, more prepared. Okay, we're going to take our chances with these plants here. And we'll come back here shortly and see if we've got ourselves some cactus. Okay, so let's plant poppy there. And we'll just grow these guys up all the way to maturity. And we should have, look at that, sorry. We don't want that. Okay, try that. Okay, hopefully we'll get ourselves some cactus here pretty quick. If not, I'll go grab some more sand when we come and check. So the reason we're going to need cactus is for the summer rune, which is going to be the next quest that we work on. Actually, let's go back over here real quick. I'll go plant the poppies. I want all the dye flowers in the same area, so I'm just going to keep these here. Pumpkin seeds. These guys go into the compost bin. I just have been composting all of my seeds. I don't need them. If I need more, I can just break them and let them grow again. Okay, so we've got all that going. Whew. This is going to maybe a little bit longer episode, so I apologize for that. Hopefully it won't be, but yeah, you never know. So, what we'll be working on today is, first, we're going to be getting ourselves the Alchemy Catalyst. And this we're going to need to get the rest of the Tier 2 runes, which is going to be the main goal for today. So, equivalent exchange. The Lexica Botania talks about a device which allows a mana pool to conduct alchemy alongside mana infusion, transforming things into others of similar value. To activate it, simply place it directly underneath the mana pool. We need to get ourselves the Alchemy Catalyst, and I have been a little bit prepared in the runes and things that we're going to be doing in our chests over here. You guys remember all of our seeds earlier. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we need this one. Boop, boop, boop. So, for the Alchemy Catalyst, we are going to, let's see. We need, oh, if I can spell here, Alchemy Catalyst. We need 2 brewing stands. To get those, you just need to do this. We'll get 2 of these guys. The blaze rods we can get from blaze seeds. We also get them from a quest reward in one of the earlier quests. So then for the Alchemy Catalyst, the rest you just need living wood and some gold and a mana pearl. We got ourselves the Alchemy Catalyst. So let's go ahead and claim our reward. The slime balls, we're actually going to use those later on. Fancy little jingle. Okay, so next is Etched in the World. The more complex runes are compounds of lesser runes. The first set of compound runes represent the seasons and the elements which dominate each one. So we need to get the Rune of Spring, Summer, Autumn, and Winter. And let's go ahead and jump on Spring. I think I've got these stored in here. So for Spring, let's see, get these guys out of the way. We need 4 slots open. We've got the Rune of Water, Fire, Saplings, 3 of them, and Wheat. So let's get these on our runic altar. Boom! We should be able to get that going real quick. Let's see. So I'm gonna let this. I'm just gonna let this go. I'll jump back to you guys in just a second when it's done. And welcome back. You know, as usual, it doesn't take very long. One thing I want to point out, a pointer. I've noticed that there are 2 ways that you can use the runic altar. You can push Q and chuck your item on top, or try to chuck your item on top, or you can also just right-click on it, which is much easier. That's the method I prefer. You can right-click, or you can push Q and try to drop it on there. But anyway, okay, so we've got ourselves the Rune of Spring. Nice, and we get our Rune of Water back. Boop. And our Rune of Fire back. Put this guy here. So next, we are going to need the Rune of Summer. To get that guy, let's go over here. We need a Rune of Earth, Rune of Air, Melon, 2 sand, and we actually are going to need a slime ball. And I was going to get the cactus for the slime ball. I didn't realize that was a reward for the we were going to get earlier. So a slime ball, if you use the Alchemy Catalyst under the mana pool, you can change your cactus into a slime ball. So that's what we're going to use it for. We may just get the cactus as a bonus now. So let's do this. Oop. 1, 2. We'll get these guys going real quick, and I'll jump back with you once this is finished. And welcome back. Here we are again. Get our living wood, wand of the forest. Okay. We've got our Rune of Summer. Let's put these guys back real quick. Boop, 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 boop. And next we need the Rune of Autumn, which requires a Rune of Air, Rune of Fire, 3 spruce or leaves of any sort, I think, and a spider eye, which we got from our lovely little spiders. We've been hunting. So the next thing we're going to do while this is cooking is we need snow for the Rune of Winter, which makes sense. And to do that, you just get a pure daisy, and then you get water source blocks, and the pure daisy will actually turn them into snow for you, which is pretty cool. The pure daisies actually have quite a few properties that are pretty interesting and unique, which I have come to really appreciate. Like, you can get the snow, you can do the living wood and living rock, obviously. There's a bunch of other things that it does, which is pretty cool. Britannia's a pretty awesome mod. This is the first time I've ever played with it, but I'm really enjoying what it can do for me. It's made my life a whole lot simpler. Okay, so let's get these guys. We've got the Rune of Autumn. And then we need... Boop. Maybe while we wait for the snow to show up, we are going to get ourselves a spawn cow. And the reason for that is we need milk buckets also for the Rune of Winter. So for the spawn cow, we need leather. We're going to change that into leather. Some wheat, XP drops, and an egg. So let's move this guy here. All right. So in the future, when we have redstone, oh man, I am going to set this up so that it is a lever that we can use to pull this up and down so that it's automated, not always there, because you don't always want it there. But you can see it turns those rotten flesh into leather. So we need 2 of those, 2 wheat, egg, 3 XP drops. We should get ourselves a spawn cow. I'm gonna go run to sleep real quick, and then ooh, looks like our snow is ready as well. So I'll wait once it becomes daylight and that thing's ready for us. I'll be back in just a sec, guys. Here we go. Let's go get ourselves this snow real quick. Boop. Boop. Okay. Snow is good to go. Let's get ourselves the spawn cow. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, and we're gonna go grab some fences real quick. Just trap this, Oh, you know what? That's a quest. Let's read the quest book real quick. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Feel like we're moving real quick today, as far as pacing goes. So, the Milky Way. You've got a sudden craving for milk. It might be worth prioritizing figuring out how to bring back cows from extinction. We just had to get the spawn cow, so we get another one. We can breed them, and we also get some XP drops, which is great. Let's go grab ourselves some fences. We'll just keep these guys right next to the chickens for now. We're going to build our barn out that way here shortly. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm moving at a real quick pace here, but I'd like to get these all done. Hopefully, we'll have enough time to get the next infusion stone. So I think that's next, and then we can get a bunch of different seeds, bigger seeds. Let's see. Let's do a little bit bigger pen maybe for the cows for now. That'll work. Get these guys in here. Boom, boom, and I think that cow's halfway in, halfway out. Ugh. There we go. Okay, next, let's go get the rest of the materials that I've got stored for the Rune of Winter. Let's go check it out here. Oh, don't fall in. Okay, Rune of Winter. All right, this is confusing, but we've got to build ourselves a cake for some reason for the Rune of Winter, which is where all these are going to come into play. We'll need to get the milk buckets, so let's go fill up the milk, or the buckets with milk. You guys have all seen this, I'm sure, in vanilla. Maybe not. Don't make a ton of cakes normally. At least I never have. I usually just stick with the easy things. Meat. When I'm getting my food, so... Doop, doop, doop. You just right-click with an empty bucket. Get you milk on the cows. From the cows. Not on the cows. From the cows. Makes it pretty simple. Let's do this. Make ourselves a cake. So the cake recipe, you do 3 milk buckets on top. Then you put an egg in the middle. On either side of the egg, you have sugar, which you just get from the sugar cane. And then wheat on the bottom. Cake. Excellent. I think we now have everything that we need. Oh, let's make these into snowballs. Blocks. We should have everything we need for the Rune of Winter. Hey-o. Pretty exciting. Ooh, speaking of exciting things. Okay, let's get these on here first. So, Rune of Winter, we need 2 snow. The rest of our stuff from this chest. 1 wool. Rune of Earth. Rune of Water. And a cake. Ew. So, speaking of exciting things, my brother-in-law, Brian, has hooked me up with some more art for the channel that I'm incredibly excited for. He sent me, at the time of the recording, he sent me over a new image for the Snow Cone series, which is amazing. It's a YetiWhiskers with a snow cone. It looks so good. He's going to be doing some more stuff for me as well. Like the banner will be, art will be updated for the channel. He's also going to hopefully do an image for the Regrowth series. So I'm pretty excited for all of that. Thank you again, Brian. You are the best, man. Truly appreciate it. So we've got ourselves some more runes. Boop. Boop. Okay, I think we've got the 4 runes that we needed. Let's check the quest book and see if we got the reward. Sure enough, we do. Etched in the world. Oh, we got another mana tablet. That's pretty cool. As well as some regular essence. Dun 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 dun. Excellent. And that unlocks the next tier of runes for us. But for now, I am going to go gather the resources we need for the next infusion stone, which I believe is what the world is built from. Yep. What doesn't kill you? You've now managed to imbue essence seeds with a memory of a number of different materials, yet you still find yourself left wanting. There are things that you have slight recollections of, but your memory is insufficient to create seeds with regular essence. You'll need something stronger. We got to get ourselves the strong infusion stone. So I'm going to go gather up the resources for all that. It looks like we get a gas tier, which is pretty cool for our reward. So I'll catch up with you guys here in just a second. Well, welcome back. So, Yeti fails. I have failed. I recorded a whole section, but I wasn't in full screen mode, so it was like a quarter of the screen for some reason. I didn't notice. Anyway, we got ourselves the cactus seeds, and they are growing here. So that was the reward, and as a reward for that, we got more cactus and cactus seeds. Not super exciting. We've seen that a bunch from the seeds, but we've got that growing. We've got the poppies growing here. The one thing that was fairly exciting, I guess, is we got the strong infusion stone. You just had to use one of all of the essences from the prior stone. So not super exciting there. I mean, there were a bunch of essence. Let's just look at the recipe for that. You can see I'm looking up some of the stuff for the next stone. I think we got the strong infusion stone. You can see there's quite a bit in there. We have the XP aluminum, skeleton seeds, gold, earth, water, fire, air, obsidian, and blaze essence. And then you just use some regular essence. Anyway, we got all that taken care of as the sun sets for us. And that was the last thing we did. And we ended the episode. So we've got all that done. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. One thing I want to make mention of, check out the sweet tools. Finally have tinkers. We can get some new stuff. They're fancy and pink. And I've been using some obsidian to reinforce them. Keep them nice and strong. And man, is it so much nicer to use tools that are a little bit better. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We will catch you in the next video.